Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Scorpio, welcome back, Scorpio people and placements. Let's dive in from your highest team of light, angels and guides. Unity in the reverse in the past position. Interesting. Okay, continue. Tell me the story for Scorpio's highest timeline, most important, valuable messages for their ascension. Scorpio people and placements. You could be thinking. I also heard overthinking. Yeah, there's something, maybe you're repeating things. Yeah, it's like you're exiting something toxic, or you could be like exiting some kind of repetitive pattern. Maybe you're healing something as well. You could be reflecting a lot. Maybe something kind of hit you. Maybe it hurt your ego, bruised your ego a bit. Tell me more for Scorpio. There's something about like opening up, not being resistant to some kind of change, maybe. The Dark Knight in the reverse. So it's like you're exiting some kind of dark emotional time in the future. You'll have some kind of epiphany. Maybe this was an epiphany as well. Maybe it's helping you change your mind about something, come out of toxic patterns. There could be something about a new beginning in your finance, or maybe there's something about protecting your finances, or maybe you were. You could have been dealing with an earth sign. Reflection, projections. You could be reflecting a lot on the past. Let's get you. Yeah, distance, retreat, or timeout. Okay, tell me more for Scorpio energies from their highest timeline, guardians and guides for their highest, most important, valuable. Yeah, something could be closing out. Maybe this was like a cycle of being stuck in something or a repetitive pattern. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio. Or maybe there's a feminine in a connection that felt quite trapped. Tell me more for Scorpio people and placements from their highest teams of light. Something about give and take dynamics or being of service. Yeah. Yeah, confirmation. I just heard a horn. Something about your work as well. Tell me more for Scorpios. Let's roll your dice from your highest timeline. Most important, valuable messages from your angels, guides, guardian angels, Jesus, Angel Michael, Amen. For Scorpio, people and placements. 2. Yeah, there's a new beginning in your finance or your self-esteem in the future. There's some kind of change regarding like your home situation, maybe, or family situation, or maybe your emotional realm could be changing. You could be reflecting a lot on the past. We have Jupiter and Venus in Cancer, I believe, right now. Yeah, there's something about moving into a greater sense of abundance maybe in the future, or thinking about this. Interesting. There could be something about a relationship that kind of went awry or something. Let's get you an oracle for Scorpio energies. Most important, valuable messages for Scorpios on their highest timeline from their guardians and guides, most beneficial deities and guides, guardian angels for Scorpios. Wolf, interesting. Witch. I think this was in the reverse, so this deck does do reversals. You are more than capable of manifesting all you desire, even if you have not had success with your spells in the past. Practice makes perfect, even in magic. A spell that didn't work doesn't mean you aren't powerful or you're on the wrong path. It could mean you weren't ready for this spell at this time. You manifest what you're ready to receive. Consider working. Yeah, so maybe there's just something about like, yeah, you've got to get yourself on the frequency of what you want. Consider working spells that require smaller amounts of effort, or working healing spells to clear out baggage that could be keeping you from calling in the things you desire. For example, like road openers. Magic is alchemy, and the conditions need to be right to turn your spiritual lead into gold. Keep trying and you will succeed. So there could be something about transits as well, right? The right transits. Like, you're not going to cast like a fucking new start spell on a full moon. Like, full moons are for endings, you know? Like, something you want to leave your life, perhaps. So we are approaching, I think, a full moon on Saturday. It's in Aquarius, so if you have any Aquarius placements in your chart, those areas will kind of maybe by house you could be noticing kind of revelations or breakthroughs in those areas. Maybe this is on Saturday. This could be coming because Epiphany's kind of in my slightly future position. It's not quite my center position of the present moment. So maybe this is coming for you as well. Some kind of breakthrough, maybe some kind of transit has to occur as well. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. This could be about deep shadow work. All right, Scorpios. Let's get you juicy messages. Scorpios. We'll get some tarot, I think, as well. Actually, you know what? We'll just jump into tarot first. I'm not sure which deck to use. I'm kind of guided towards this purple one, so maybe we'll try that out. Something about your work could be relevant. Actually, we will use this one. Scorpios. Most important valuable messages for their highest timeline. Most important messages from their angels and guides for Scorpio. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Love situation in the future. Maybe a Gemini. Maybe talking to somebody. Maybe this is something to do with a love situation. Maybe there was a decision. It's kind of giving shadow Capricorn though for some reason. Like maybe somebody was indecisive between two lovers or something. You could be seeing something more clearly. Maybe you're about finance or some long-term goals, or getting out of something. Something. Yeah, the moon. We were just talking about the moon. There's something about maybe being revealed to you, becoming unhidden to you. Tell me more. Yeah. Maybe something wilted away out of your life. Okay, Scorpios. Could be a new beginning in the future. Yeah, this could be also in finance or like some job opportunity or just something long term, some kind of gateway or door to like long term stability, perhaps. Yeah, the devil, I was sensing that. But it's like coming out or breaking free of some kind of toxic patterns or fears or operating out of fears or something like that could have been like hence like a relationship without love but more lust or only based on like superficial reasons. There's something about stabilizing your energy, like really focusing or honing your energy could be important, like especially if you want to do like, for example, spell work, you might have to focus on energy work first or like balancing your chakras, cleansing, clearing, some kind of healing so that you can actually focus your energy so it's kind of giving like, yeah, I don't know. Or like a healing spell, I don't know. Tell me more, Scorpios. There could be like some issue with communication here with you and something or someone. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, a commitment. Someone could have been strategizing a commitment but wasn't really like fully committed to something or wasn't really investing in the right way. Like very in and out, very playboy or childish, teen-like, immature energy with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, with the Chariot in the reverse. Like this is like not a vibe. It's not clear cut. I don't know. That's interesting. Tell me more. Scorpios. Could be dealing with an air sign masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or potentially someone with Earth, because I'm seeing a lot of Earth. Could be Capricorn placements. Someone's not stable financially. That's the issue. Like someone could like overspend. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone immature, unstable. Tell me more. Someone could be very nerdy or like into sci-fi. This person could have been pursuing someone though with like emotion or love. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. But that's like Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, Scorpio. You could be this Queen of Cups. Or the feminine could just be like more emotional than the masculine here. But the masculine's weird. Like they could be more of this logical type, but they're definitely not stable either. They could be an Aquarius, or there could be some kind of healing that needs to happen, like we were saying. Yeah. Something about like not working together well with others with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Death. Some kind of full ending. Some kind of transition or change. Sacrifice. Any extra messages for Scorpios? Yeah, there's some kind of improvement in your finances. Five of Pentacles in the reverse in the future, in the center position. Well, I guess it's slightly leaning towards the future. So maybe it's about to get better. You could be releasing something. Maybe a method or a way of relating. Yeah, a certain direction. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of ending here. Ten of Swords. Anything else for Scorpios? Seeing something clearly, not being confused about something anymore. Temperance, peace coming in the future because you ended something or alchemizing something. Sagittarius energy there. Some kind of coming out of a loop. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Anything that was holding you back. Yeah, manifesting, coming into your power. Okay, interesting. It's been a road, hasn't it? Yeah, Tower. You could have dealt with something that was fell apart in your work or something like that, or something you were working on, Scorpio. Tell me more. Hangman. Seeing something from a different perspective. Okay. Let's get you some white light, I think. Scorpios. Most important valuable messages from their highest timeline for Scorpio. People and placements. Last important message from their highest timeline. I wonder if this was it. Let's see. Scorpios. Most important valuable message. Yeah, Cupio Dissolvi in the past, and the Sovereign Queen of Maeve in the future. That's interesting. Alrighty. For number 2, Cupio Dissolvi, it says, it is time to let go. Things are working on their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and leading you on a soul healing journey on the right spiritual path. The Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time in the best way possible. Surrender the struggle and hold on to your faith. You don't need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best possible way. In an often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be invoked by the open heart. This oracle brings you a message from Spirit. There is a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial, yet if you approach it with a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, the issue dissolves. It is absorbed into the spiritual light and healed. It is transformed in such a way that your current viewpoint of suffering ceases to exist. So maybe there's also an easier path. There is a path for healing you have yet to recognize. As you let go of what you think should or must be, you will recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening before you. The Latin phrase Scorpio dissolvi refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into the luminosity of the soul. So kind of how we are all one, right? Where there is beauty, relief, and peace. To enter into such a state requires loosening our attachments and fixations upon our problems in the physical world. This does not mean we deny troubles. In letting go, we give Spirit permission to heal the state of our heart and mind. Yeah, we did say something about healing that has led us to these difficulties. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be freed from. It might help you to let go if you reflect on what would be different for you if this problem is no longer in your life. Sometimes we might hold on to pain, hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack the emotional capacity or spiritual development to grant us the heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves by holding on to pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards and inhuman perfection. I'm here in Hotel California. When we could forgive ourselves and move on. Spiritually, yeah, it's kind of like a ghost, right, that haunts a place. Spiritually, we have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. It's kind of like soul retrieval. There is so much to be gained in doing so. It is a way to heal the heart from emotional poison, awaken inner peace and freedom, and move forward in our lives. As we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful visions of what is now possible. Feelings of euphoria may awaken. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint that once weighed heavily on our hearts has been cast off by our spiritual will. Right? Because your words are spells. Knowing we have such beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. And the Spirit, so inspire yourself, right? Try things out, pray constantly. And the Spirit ask for, because we have free will, they can't intervene unless they have your permission. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. The true mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform ourselves in our lives. It can heal, literally, right? Because the outside vessel is a reflection of the inner values and beliefs, right? And the frequency. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself in the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust in Spirit, let go and receive. This could be about work, maybe dating. And then we have number 40. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which is maybe well-intentioned. Be compassionate but set firm boundaries. You're going to triumph over a negative situation. It takes courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Don't give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. Interesting. Alrighty, well, let's get you juicy messages. Scorpio's last messages from their spirit team, guardians, and guides. I saw letting go. Maybe of what no longer serves. Let's see, Scorpios. Alrighty, Scorpios. From their spirit team, guardians, and guides for Scorpios. So I'm going to move some of these back over there. Okay. Any last messages from their highest teams of light for their highest timelines? Okay. Scorpios, what do we have? We have trying to convince you your morals are lame. Okay. Maybe there's some kind of argument about values between you and somebody. It says, wants to take from the blessing you're receiving. We have release people that only bring you down. We have the devil is a lie. So maybe there's something about, it's not that the devil is a lie, but the devil uses lies, right? They aren't generous like you. This could be someone younger, maybe in their 20s, 30s in the reverse there. We have the devil is a lie. Okay, right. Divine righteous anger. So that could be called for, right? To protect yourself from negative energies. Tried to make you seem irrelevant. They want your destiny. We have Midnight Special, the movie. That's a great movie. Unfolding yourself. Knowing is the advantage. Reject them hollering at you. You're in a good position. Someone's on their period. Immature loser / opportunist. Just continue to write that. It says, don't allow others to block your dreams. So yeah, maybe you need to do like a road opening if you feel like something's blocking something. I'll just quickly take this up a little bit. Set up shop in community event areas, markets, word of mouth, coffee shops, consignment shops. Okay, so maybe there's something you're doing to improve your finances, or somebody here is. This could be the feminine, maybe. Great time for networking. We have you won't be frozen anymore. They played mind games with you. It says you checkmated them. Could have taken you a little bit of time. Satan doesn't stay after destroying you. So maybe there's something to be careful of here. And it says Wednesday Adams. Maybe somebody likes that or looks like her. Listen more than you speak. Okay, and we have move in silence. I also heard love in silence. I don't know what that's about. And let your talent shine. And we have this one in the future. So someone at your work has romantic feelings for you. So maybe you were involved with someone. Or maybe you met someone at work. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like we didn't get enough messages for you guys. Let's try it one more time. Any extra last messages for Scorpios from your spirit team for highs? Oh, that one came out quick. All right, it says, don't waste your time on exes. Maybe that's the last important message that you need. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. I deeply appreciate it. If you'd like a personal reading, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.